everyone, this is Afsha, English teacher at Elizabeth High School and Junior College. Welcome back to my class. In our previous classes, we have already completed 4 units of class 8. Now is the time for the 5th unit and the theme of our unit is education and career. So from this we are going to complete the first part today, that is the treasure within part 1. So in this lesson we will be having 2 parts, that is part 1 and part 2. And here comes the first part. Read the following interview. It is based on a conversation between MS Bela Raja, BR, editor of Sparsh, a newsletter from the Resource Center, the Valley School, Bangalore, and Mr. Hafiz Contractor, one of the India's leading architects. So it is an interview which was conducted by MS Bela Raja, who was the editor of Sparsh, a newsletter from the Resource Center. And it was conducted with Mr. Hafiz Contractor, who is one of the India's leading architects. So here MS Bela Raja can be called as BR and Mr. Hafiz Contractor can be abbreviated to HC. Fine. So let us begin with our play. HC, that is Hafiz Contractors, is saying that I used to have this terrible nightmare. Only now over the last 4 to 5 years it seems to have disappeared. So here he is sharing his terrible experience of a horrible nightmare. Okay, a dream. Nightmare is a bad dream. So now he is saying that only now over the last 4 or 5 years it seems to have disappeared. BR, what nightmare are you talking about and why do you think it has disappeared now? So what is a nightmare that you are talking about and how can you say that it is disappeared now? To this Hesse replied, I used to get continuous nightmares about appearing for a mass examination where I did not know anything. Now the psych must have gotten over it and don't have to think about education and there is absolutely no time to get nightmares. So Hesse said that I used to get nightmares continuously about appearing for a mass examination where I did not know anything. But as now my education is completed, so there is no scope for such nightmares. To this BR said, tell us something about your earliest memories in school. Now BR was getting curious to know about the earliest moments of SC in the school. Hesse replied, in the first and second year I was a good student. After I reached the 3rd standard, I simply lost interest and I never studied. So that is a common thing that will be going on with the students, right? In the beginning years, they will be very studious. They will study like anything and later on they will lose interest slowly. So in the same way, he also lost interest when he was in 3rd standard. I used to be interested in games, running around, playing jokes and pranks on others. I would copy in class during exam times. I would try to get hold of the examination paper that had been prepared and study it, as I could not remember things that had been taught to me in class. So this was the way how he was living. He was a very notorious child who was always interested in games, running around, playing jokes and pranks on others and etc. And he never used to prepare for the examinations. However, later one sentence spoken to me by my principal changed my life. So that was my past. But later on my principal said few words to me that really changed my life. When I approached my 11th standard, the principal called me and said, look here son, I have been seeing you since day 1. You are a good student, but you never studied. I have taken care of you till today. Now I can no longer take care of you, so you do it yourself. So what happened now? The principal said that, see, you are a very good student. I was observing you since day 1. But till now I have taken care of you. I was there behind you. But from this date, I am not going to take your responsibility. So you are the only one who have to take care of yourself. He talked to me for 5 minutes. You don't have your father. Your mother has worked so hard to bring you up and paid all your fees all these years. But you have only played games. Now you should rise to the occasion and study. So what he continued, he said that you don't have a father and your mother did a lot of struggle to bring you up, and she worked so hard to pay your fees. And on the other hand, what you did, what you gave her in return, you just played, you never studied. Now is the time that you have to raise yourself and you have to study hard. I used to be a very good sportsman. I had been the senior champion for so many years, and I also was the cricket captain. I used to play every game, but that year I did not step out into the field. So he was a very good sports person. He was having full of interest in sports like cricket and etc. But from that year he did not play on, or else we can say in that particular year he didn't play it for a single day. I would go for prayers and all I would do was eat and study. I normally used to copy and pass, but I realized that once I was in SSC, I could not do that. So normally he used to copy in the examinations and get qualified, but one day he realized that he can't do the same thing in SSC. So he changed his mind. When I got second class, that is 50% in my SSC, my principal said, "Son, consider yourself as having got distinction." This is my memory of my school days. So what happened? Once he was in SSC, he got second class, that is second division marks, that is 50%. So at that time, his principal encouraged him by saying that consider that you have got the distinction. Don't get discouraged by this, okay? The principal encouraged him like anything. This is my memory of my school days. I did lots of other things. See, as far as my things are concerned, I can't remember. I forgot things very easily. To remember, I have to see things as a photograph. I read a book and I can remember the matter as a photograph, but not through my mind. That is how it works. So he continued to say that that is the only thing that I remember from my school life. Other than that, I forgot each and everything, because it is my habit that I can only remember the photographs, the pictorial representations we can say. I did not remember the theoretical parts. Now we are asked, when you were in school and you were doing badly, did the teachers pull you up and how did you feel? So the question was common, right? It is obvious. He asked that when you were a very bad student, did your teachers pull you up and what did you feel at that time? Hessie replied, I never felt anything on being pulled up. I used to be so interested in playing. I would receive a caning every week. So every week he used to receive a caning. Teachers used to beat him like anything. But he never cared for that because he was only interested in games and sports. We are asked, when you knew that you had incurred the wrath of your teacher by not doing your homework or by behaving badly, when you knew you would get a caning, what was the state of your mind, right? When you knew that you were about to get the punishment, what was the thing that used to struck in your mind? What was your feelings? Hessie said, state of mind, just lift up and they would cane me you. It would hurt badly and then I would have to forget about it because I would want to go and play. So Hessie said that at first it used to hurt, right? But later on I used to forget that because again I used to remember that I have to go and play. B.R. said, have you ever felt insecure or threatened? To this Hessie replied, I was just interested in playing and nothing else. I was most interested in funny pranks. One day I did not want to study, so I created a distraction. For 1 whole hour we played Chor Police. So that was the kind of fellow he was. He was very notorious and the boy was just interested in playing. Only interested in playing, we can say. Every Saturday we were allowed to go into the town to see a movie. So what I would do was have no lunch and collect money from 40 to 50 students and run and buy the tickets. On my way back, I would eat to my heart's content. I used to be the leader of a gang. We would have gang fights and plan strategies. These things used to interest me more than any academics. So he was very much interested in gang fights also, rather than focusing on his academics or studies. Students used to book my textbooks for the following year because they were almost brand new. I probably opened them one day before exam. So his juniors always used to buy his textbooks because they were almost new, right? Because he never opened those books. He only used to open those books just before the day of exam. So that was the story or the biography, we can say, of Hesse, the Hafiz contractor. So we will stop it here and we will see what happened next in our next part. Okay, I hope you all have understood the lesson. Let us stop it here itself and we will continue in our next class. Thank you.